Yeah, hello everybody, I am the Shadow Survives, and welcome back to more Pokemon Fire Red version Randomizer Nuzlocke. In the last episode, I was entirely raging and super upset, but we also managed to defeat Brock super easily. And in this episode, can you guess what we're gonna do? Well, probably, actually. It's a super linear game, so there's not really much we can do. The only way you got that wrong is you probably have never played this game before and or never seen the playthroughs of this game that are all over the internet. So then, we start not by going to the Pokemon Center, but instead, we go to a place far, far more worth our whiles. And that is to this kind gentleman right here.
Oh, Sean! I'm glad I called up to you on Professor Oak's aid. I've been asked to deliver this, so here you go.
Running shoes. Thank you. Thank you. Even though I still don't understand why we need shoes to run. I'm just glad to finally have these. Dear Sean, here's a pair of running shoes for my beloved challenger. Remember, I'll always cheer for you. Don't ever give up. From Mom. I'm throwing this note away, just taking these shoes. And now that we're on Route 3, I can finally not only get some decent trainer training on, other than in the Viridian Forest, I guess. What I'm trying to say is I can get another encounter. Speaking of another, here's another Glalie! I wonder how much Water Gun will do. That did a lot. Then again, it was a crit. I really hate Glalie right now. I really hate Glalie right now. But look at the bright side. At least I managed to kill it. And Crush has grown to level 14. And the Marsh Tomb. That doesn't really matter to me. Because I'm using a water type attack on a water type Pokemon. And there goes some of my accuracy to this thing. Well, not really to this thing, but it took out some of my accuracy is what I'm trying to say. I cannot stop yawning for some reason. I don't know why. Perhaps it's just this office chair. Perhaps it's just this office chair. There's nothing down there. Check that in the failed recording. Now to take on you. Hey, I saw you in Viridian Forest. Yeah, whatever. I honestly don't care where you think you saw me, mister. But Viridian Forest has so far been the biggest thorn in my side in this game. Because of this Randomizer Nuzlocke, I spent 20 minutes in there looking for a single Pokemon that I was forced to capture because, well, if you guys don't understand this, then it's probably because you haven't seen the last episode, but I am just trying to forget that that has happened. So yeah, let's just send in Yusuke now to get some experience. Water Gun, I don't care too much, honestly. Quick Attack can just make decently quick work of you, Marshtown. You mean nothing to me. And now, you are dead, Marshtown. How do you like that? I would assume you don't. And that is a Salamence. That scares me quite a bit. So let's use Pursuit and stay in. Rage. Leer. I'm gonna leer. Even though I never thought I would use that attack ever. Gonna keep leering. Keep on leering, just keep leering, 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 leering. So many Nemo references with Crush on the team. Whoa! That scared me half to death. And even after, like, what, 3 leers, that barely did anything. And Salamence, you lower my defense. Just to use a special attack? Really? I will never understand you, Salamence. I just realized this bug catcher has the same name as my cousin. Just now realized that. And I also just realized I was the one using a bug against a bug catcher who happened to have a dragon. Honestly, I am going to battle all of these trainers eventually. But for now, I just want to see what my encounter for this route is. Because I will tell you, I did get an encounter in the failed recording, but I, of course, get to redo that because I had to redo that recording. If you guys are wondering, even though I think I said it in the last episode, the encounter I got here was essentially a lantern, the water electric type, and I named it Nick. But, yeah, there's a small chance it won't be that. And of course I got staticked. All I want is 1 level, though I will probably get that from... Well, you guys can probably guess that I am not staying in here. So, Crush, have fun! Have fun, Crush! Jeez, take that headbutt like a champ, Crush! Is water not very effective on dragon? I wasn't aware of this. Can tackle even miss? Can't it? What? I didn't know tackle could even miss. Oh, it's probably in the future games. Doesn't this... In Fire Red, Leaf Green, doesn't it have like 95 accuracy? Yeah, I think it does. Not 100. But either way, Crush still takes down a Salamence, which I forgot this trainer had. And now Yusuke. He's level 16 and trying to learn false swipes. I've been waiting for that. Now that I can finally get rid of focus energy, because it seems like the most useless one I have, I'm going to be able to use Yusuke to help me catch Pokemon. Crush grew to level 16 as well. Huh. And hello, Crush, why don't you take this one for us? Huh. Okay, or I guess Jack needs the experience as well. This is exactly what happened last time. Crush got, like, forced swapped out. Jack came in, and Jack finished off the Ho-Oh. It's kind of funny. Well, now Jack is 1 level behind, so we're gonna train him up on this guy. By the way, I don't understand how these Pokemon of his are, quote-unquote, just caught. You'll see what I mean. Deoxys! How have you just randomly caught just a Deoxys just sitting out in the wild? I just realized you used that instead of the super effective pursuit. But it still killed it, so I don't see the problem. But seriously, a Deoxys. A Pokemon you just caught was a Deoxys. How many Pokeballs did it take you to catch that, along with your Tyranitar, good sir? I mean, did you used to be like did you used to be one of those rich boy trainers, but you spent all your money on Pokeballs just to catch these 2 Pokemon, so then you were like just demoted into being a freaking bug catcher? Because that's the only explanation I can think of for being a bug catcher, was Deoxys and Tyranitar. Because seriously, just, I don't know. But now, what I do know is that we can get an encounter on this route. And our encounter for Route 103, or just normal Route 3, is a Sunkern! I've been playing too much Emerald, so I call it 103. But, yeah, Route 3. It's a Sunkern. I don't think I can even evolve this. Because I don't think it's possible to get a Sunstone in this. Even the game is telling me not to try to get it because it keeps making me paralyzed. Wow. Wow, game! You know a Pokemon is not worth getting when, no matter what, the game is refusing to let you get it. I have just been paralyzed for like 5 turns in a row there. Or something similar to that. Finally! Also, I believe someone with 1 HP at least. I don't think that I hit that again by mistake. I apologize, guys. I'm sorry for that. I actually have a bit of a nickname already decided. I mean, it's no Nick the Lantern, but I've used a Sunkern in a Nuzlocke before. And it was halfway decent. It died, though. So I think I'm going to name this Sunkern after the Sunkern that I had in that other Nuzlocke. I'm going to name this Sunkern no, not DQ, D-R-Y-A-D, Dryad. Well, now I have Dryad, the Sunkern, with me. I didn't know I didn't battle this guy. Hi, I like shorts. They're delightfully comfy and easy to wear. Really? Tell me more, good sir. Oh wait, you're a child. With a dragon thing that has dragon stuff. Quick attack. Oh, I hate you. Never mind, I like you, Yusuke. I mean, I never said I would hate Yusuke. Because, I mean, come on, I was lucky to get Yusuke. Let's just take out this Venusaur now. How about that, Yusuke? Because Venusaur, even though you quad resist grass attacks, it's still a bit of a threat. We are fully paralyzed, yet we evade a Leech Seed. That was a crit? Game! Let me attack! I'm going back to the Pokemon Center and Pokemart right now! Will you let me attack? Let me attack! Why are you punishing me? I didn't cheat in this run at all! So I don't see why there's need for you to punish me like this! I just don't understand it. But we finally beat that Venusaur. Finally. And that's all he had. Yeah, you don't believe it. I don't believe it either. I don't believe how much this game is trying to punish me for doing seemingly nothing wrong. I think for now, I'm actually going to leave Dryad on the team. I mean, a grass type would be decent, but I mean, heck, I'll replace this thing as soon as possible. It's a Sunkern that I can't even evolve into Sunflora. So, I don't see any potential for being a good Pokemon there. And then, of course, something I need to do. I have 2 Pokeballs left. So, kind sir, I would like to buy 14 Pokeballs, which is all I can get. But still, I need these. I won't train up Dryad just yet. But what I will do is, I think I'll save Mount Moon for next episode. And in this episode, I'm just going to take down all the trainers on this route and get an encounter in Mount Moon. Then I think I'll end things off. Sally. Well, Sally, nice to meet your boyfriend here. So, yeah, Crush is going to crush him. I can't think of anything else to say because I've already made this joke, but this is the first time you guys are hearing it. Of course this would happen. It just feels so awkward. You guys know that feeling? Like, not even just when you have a failed recording, but like when you make a joke, but you're like on your own when you make it, so it's like, oh, I gotta tell this to some people. And this is just like nowhere near as funny when you tell it to those people at all. It's not as fun to make that joke as it was to come up with it. It just feels weird. Crush! Seriously, you're supposed to be crushing everything. You're not supposed to be missing tackle. And now you're confused. Looking at ducks that are spinning around your head. And there goes a bit of speed. And I'm confused. And I use tackle! Crush destroys all! Crush crushes all! If I recall, you were the one that challenged me. Yep, she was the one that challenged me, and she's telling me to be nice. So yeah, this is the kid who's normally the Spearow kid. Hey, you're not wearing shorts! What's wrong with you? I don't have a change of clothes! So what if I'm not wearing shorts? I don't have any other clothes with me. But yeah, the kid who normally has a Spearow now has an entirely useless level 14 Abra that can do nothing but just sit there and wait for its own demise. Death by water! I don't know why, that just seems kind of humorous. Lost! 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 Jeez, dude. If you like that show so much, just watch it online. So yeah, I think next I'll do Jack. Because I think I'll focus a lot of my training on Jack because, well, I really want Jack to get to level 26 as soon as possible so he can learn the elemental punches. I mean, come on. It's awesome. Sentry's sprite looks so ugly in the 3rd gen games. I mean, in all honesty, a lot of sprites in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald for Pokemon that aren't from the Hoenn region aren't the best. But still, that Sentret sprite was just horrible. But anyways, guys, I can't see how long we've been recording for. So yeah. And I know for a fact that the Magikarp guy who sells a Magikarp in there, normally sells a Magikarp, is not randomized. So, yeah, I won't be trying that. Let's go ahead and step into Mount Moon. We'll end the episode off after getting an encounter in here. And my encounter for Mount Moon is... If I catch this, I swear I will be the most overpowered thing ever. I don't care if I already have a flying type. I want this thing. Critical hits! 1 HP! 1 HP! I have no status moves. I just have to hope this thing has no recoil moves and just start throwing Pokeballs at it. Because I want this thing so badly. 1, 2, 3! Yes! I got Dragonite! I take back what I said last episode about not being happy. I am now happy! I think I just got a new team member! Welcome to the team, Dragonite! Number 149, Dragonite, the dragon Pokemon. Standing at 7 foot 3 inches. Weighing at 463 pounds. Exact. It can fly in spite of its big and bulky physique. It circles the globe in just 16 hours. I am so happy! Now all I need to do is think about what the heck I'm going to name this Dragonite. You know, I just saw dragons too, so I think I'm going to have to name this bad boy... Is this just gonna barely fit? Yeah, it fits! Gonna name this guy Bloodfist. I won't spoil How to Train Your Dragons 2 for those of you who have not seen it. But let's just say there's a character in it that has to do with dragons who's called Bloodfist. This is awesome! So I think what I'm going to do is I might off-screen train Bloodfist up a few levels. Because this is amazing! I don't care if I already have a flying Pokemon. I have a Dragonite now that I got down to 1 HP and caught on the first Pokeball. I am set now. So then, everybody, I have been the Shadow Survives. Starting off the 5-video-a-day marathon, and I apologize if it isn't the best right now. This is sort of like an experimental thing. It'll get better as the days go on. And just so you know, this is still going on for an entire week. So, hope you guys are enjoying. I've been the Shadow Survive signing off, and I will see you tomorrow.